What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Will back with another video, and today we're gonna be getting into another interesting video topic. So look, today we got a special video coming up, guys. How are you guys doing and feeling today? We have missed a lot. I had a 14-minute video, literally 14 minutes, and it got corrupt all over the Vikings game and everything. So I'm like, I don't want to drop something before this game and it'd be a little too early. So I'm like, I just wait. So boom, I'm gonna just put everything together with this video and we're gonna get into it and we're gonna lock in. But look, so the Cleveland Browns, a lot has happened over this past week. You know, it's a lot going on, man. It's really negative. It's a really negative vibe. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button as we go in and roll to 400 subs. We just trying to grow here, man. Trying to do better, trying to grow here. Shout out to Brand, shout out Dead Fig, shout out Detrimental Figures. But getting into the video, man. So we got this Mike Hall news. We got the Cleveland Browns. We got Deshaun Watson. We got all this negativity, guys. Relax. Relax. Are we creating problems? The first thing first. What I want to get into first. First thing first. Let's talk about this Vikings game. So I actually have some of the clips of this Vikings game of me talking about it. So I actually go into it and I'll chop it up through this video. But speaking on everything, man. First things first. Do you guys think that Deshaun Watson should play in the preseason? Do you think he should play? Do you think he should play? I'm actually, now that I think about it, I'm not even going to put that Vikings stuff in there. That's old. Like, the game was bad. Like, we can recap the Vikings game right now. The game was bad. DTR and Tyler Huntley both stink. I wonder who they're going to try to get DTR for, what they can get for DTR. If they can get a fifth for him, that's an A-plus trade for me, to me. But, yeah, bad game overall in general. We could keep moving forward and keep pushing it. First thing first, Deshaun Watson, arm soreness. Deshaun Watson and arm soreness. Not two things you really want to hear, dog. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of tired of this. Not two things you really want to hear. But one thing I will say, y'all be overreacting a lot. The guy just came off a surgery of a broken shoulder and repairing a torn ligament in his shoulder, and then he comes and throws for 16 straight practices and no problems, misses one practice because he was limited with arm soreness, and everybody is jumping off the dang. That's all it took. That's all it took for y'all to leave. Y'all just gone. See y'all. Don't come back. We do not want y'all in Cleveland, man. Do not want y'all. You guys was not here for 0-16. Y'all wasn't here when Baker was throwing interceptions on damn Christmas. Y'all was not here, man. Y'all can't be real Browns fans. Giving up on the team, giving up on the franchise, and saying the season is going to be a waste just because Deshaun Watson had arm soreness in a limited practice. A limited practice. My God. Sorry, Lord. But, man, I don't get it, yo. I don't get what this obsession is. Now, it's like I said, man, it's not something you want to hear. But, like, can we not act like the sky is falling just because we don't hear news and then we hear something negative and run with it? Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Like, come on, man. I think he's going to be all right. He should play in the preseason. I would want him to play every game in the preseason so I could watch it. He should play in the preseason. I don't have no issue with anybody playing in the preseason. You should be out there getting reps to get ready for the game. At least getting your body ready. At least getting your body ready. You should be out there getting reps for the game. In my opinion. But the reality is the joint practices that they had against the Vikings to the Browns are more important than the Vikings game. So we could throw game 2 out the way. Week 1, you could have said he could have played week 1. They didn't announce he was cleared, though. So, I mean, my only thing is you could have said he could have played against Green Bay. I would have wanted to see him play a drive. I would have been okay with that. I think we should have played a drive against Green Bay. I'm fine with him sitting against the Vikings because we played with them in practice. And then he should play against Seattle. Point blank, period. He should play against Seattle. There's no reason he shouldn't. And I think he will. We're going to find out. Now, as I'm recording this video right now, it is 10 in the morning. My Twitter feed, it looks like it is dead. So I'm probably going to find out while I'm editing this or within an hour. I'll update it at the end of the video or at this moment. But if not, I'm going to assume he plays. And if I'm going to assume he plays, I want him to go out there and play a quarter. I want to see a quarter of football from Deshaun Watson. You know, I want a quarter of football to critique. A quarter of film to look at this offense. You know, I want them to see them go out there and play football. Run a football, try to create some things, try to get some plays, try to take a deep shot. See what this offense looks like with Jerry Jeudy and Amari Cooper and Elijah Moore out there. Let's get a quarter of football in before Dallas. That's what I want. So you can work out all the kinks. That's what I want. Trying to think of what else. I would take a half. Now, I think a half's probably pushing it. But a little into the second quarter, I think it's not a problem that they play on. Like, if he played, like, a series into the second quarter, I would be perfect with that. I think that's a good amount. You get the whole first quarter, he come out, he play a series in the second. I feel like that's a good amount. You know, you pretty much played a football game. So, yeah, that's what I want, you know. What you guys think? Comment down below. How y'all feel? How y'all feel in general, man? It's kind of low vibes right now, y'all. We got to pick this shit up, man. We about to win 13 games. This is a good football team. Lock in. We supposed to be obnoxious. We supposed to be letting everybody know they doubting us. We going to win. We going to do something this year. We over here scared because this man had a limited practice for arm soreness, y'all. Come on. Come on. Like, come on. What are we doing? Come on. Off of that shit. Anyways, bro. My call. So, if you guys don't already, go follow my podcast with me and my guy Pip. It's called Down in the 216. It's all things Cleveland. So it's everything you guys will want to hear. I'm going to start putting a description. I got to get better with my descriptions. So I'm going to start putting a description of it down in the comment section. And I'm probably going to remember to put it in here somewhere. But go subscribe to Down in the 216, man. I do an hour episode on there every Sunday. The video usually comes out in between the middle of the week. So go on there. We got good stuff. We talked about Mike Hall and different stuff I talked about here today. And we did a whole Vikings game review of everything as well. So yeah, guys, go look at that. But Mike Hall, I said a couple things before this video. On my last video I dropped on Mike Hall. I said two things that I'm going to stand on. I said that, one, if it was female related, I'm not going to be happy. I still stand on that point. Now, the fiance and everybody recanted and took away their statements. Obviously, that's going to happen, you know, because he's the breadwinner. I'm not gonna say it in no type of way, but usually that's probably what's gonna happen, and I assume that was gonna happen in the video. I said 9 times out of 10, like, you're not gonna really press charges against him. Like, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be stupid or idiotic because you never know what somebody experienced. But 9 times out of 10, money overweigh stuff, unfortunately, for this world and this society that we live in. So I assume that was gonna happen. Now, did this really happen is the thing. We'd never know. You know, only they know. Now she said that she don't remember and she don't have that belief or anything. But then she said it did happen. You know, I feel like that's crazy stuff to make up. So somebody's wrong here. But at the end of the day, good for Mike Hall and good for this football team. We get to keep our second round pick. So that's good for football-wise. Good for Mike Hall. He get to get a second chance. If he even did anything wrong, she probably was lying. Who knows? You know, I'm not going to be too hard on the guy just because people get lied. I get lied on. You get lied on. Everybody gets lied on. Like, it's the world we live in. So who knows if she was lying or who knows if it's just the money coming in. But at the end of the day, I think everybody should just mind their business and leave it alone. She recanted. Let's leave it alone and let's get to football and get to the season. Let's get to his rookie year and try to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's capable of doing it. Let's get to it. He's one of the best defensive line in football. let's get to it. Now, speaking of Mike Hall, he had a good game last week. Looked really good penetrating the football. And getting after the quarterback. Like what I seen out of him. So we get him out there with Miles, and he could just like get a couple sacks where he's just scooping up sacks from Miles, getting pressure. I think it could be a chance that Mike Hall could go at Defensive Player of the Rookie of the Year. It's gonna surprise a lot of people though. Gonna surprise a lot of people. But what else? What else? And then just in general, the way we're going about the preseason, like, why is so many guys sitting, dog? Like, we got Jameis Winston playing a series. Why is Jameis Winston playing one series? He's the backup of the team. Am I tripping? He's the backup. He's literally not going to play this year. Why is he playing one series? Kevin, what are we doing? Kev? Like, man, I'm not understanding it. Oh, man, we got second and third string guys sitting. Y'all. I don't get it. But, nonetheless, we got a big game coming up, man. I'm really interested in hoping to see what's going to happen. Now, if Deshaun's ruled out, I'm not going to be too upset about it. But I'm going to put a lot of us, I'm going to take a couple of games off us, our win total, you know. He don't play in the preseason. I'm taking us down to 11 wins, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, I just can't trust us having a good start coming off to a season like this where he's not playing a preseason game, though. I just can't see that. Our offense is going to come off slow. Our offense is already not the strong suit of our team. So I want him to play. So if you don't, be pretty upset. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see. Y'all comment down below if y'all seeing this video on Friday. Most of y'all going to probably be seeing this video on Friday. Or Saturday. But y'all comment down below, man. How y'all feel, man? How y'all feel about everything? Him saying, does that make you more nervous? Do you guys care about the left tackle situation? Speaking of that, man, we lost James Hudson, who we didn't have in the first place. We lost Efedini, who we also didn't have in the first place. They was damn clones. We need Jed back. So we got Jed looking like he's almost back. They said he won't start off on PUP. They didn't sign anybody. It looks like he's coming back and he might push to play week 1, which is great. Same for Gnu. Don't know about Dalvin Tomlinson, so might be interesting there if they don't have him. Having Mike Hall there, you know, that's somebody that a lot of people haven't really mentioned and talked about. But yeah. 1 second here. But yeah. So I don't know, man. It's going to be real interesting, y'all. It's going to be real interesting to see. It's a lot of missing parts. And then you also had Jack Conklin now practicing at left tackle, which tells me he's probably going to be the swing tackle. And DeJuan Jones have one the official right tackle. So the starting offensive line is going to be Jed Wills, Batonio Pochick, Taylor, and DeJuan Jones, which is I'm cool with. That was the line. I'm pretty sure for the majority of last season, that was the offensive line. So, pretty cool with it. We didn't really have no bad games. We was getting lit up, man. You know, we had, trying to think, we had that game against Pittsburgh where our center was getting lit up. We didn't really have a lot of games where we got lit up. You know, DeJuan Jones did a good job on TJ Watt. But the other side, Jed was getting lit up against Highsmith. But it really wasn't a lot of games. No, like the Cardinals game held up. Baltimore game kind of held up. Tennessee held up. The Niners game held up. So, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know how to necessarily feel about it. Just low-key, not a bad line, low-key. Having Jack Conklin be like a swing tackle, I'm cool with it. If one of those guys playing bad, you could pull both of them with young tackles. When you get one of those guys playing bad, you could pull one of them. I'm cool with it. Scared of our center depth. I'm not too big on Ethan Poshik like everybody else is, honestly. So hopefully, like these guys, I don't know. I forgot if it was a season-ending injury or not. I'm assuming so, because I seen Luke Wilper's injury. It was really bad. He rolled up into his ankle really badly and broke it. So I know he's done for the year. I seen that. And who's the backup? We got Nick Harris now. So we got Nick Harris. So I'm cool with that. So I'm pretty okay with our offensive line, honestly. If our running backs, we need Chubb back. We really need an update on Nick Chubb. We know he's not playing week 1, but really need an update on Nick Chubb, like what's going on with his timeline. We got a lot of niggas out, man. Excuse my language, but we got a lot of guys out, y'all. I'm a little nervous about that. Like, you got to think, man. We don't got Jed. We don't got Jack Conklin, Dalvin Tomlinson, G. New. We don't got Chubb. We got a lot of guys, bro. Them is all good players. G. New, first rounder. Dalvin Tomlinson is a vet, DT, probably a top 15 DT in the league. Nick Chubb is the best running back in the world. Jack Conklin is a all-pro right tackle. Jed Wills is Jed Wills. Like, we got guys out. Like, I'm a little worried about that. So hopefully we can just get healthy, man. I don't know how this Cowboys game gonna go, man. I'm kind of nervous now, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm kind of nervous for our early part of the season now, man, because we not healthy. We need, like, these 3 weeks, we gotta, like, super heal, man. We got a lot of guys out that haven't practiced. Now, I will say, though, y'all, I seen Jack Conklin and Jed Wills practice. They look like they're in relatively good shape and look like they're close to returning. So I think Jed is going to be back soon. I think G. New will be back soon. Dalvin Tomlinson and Jack, I don't know. And Nick Chubb, I don't know. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see a lot of interesting stuff going on, a lot of moving parts with this Cleveland Browns team. So you guys just comment down below, man, your thoughts about everything. I hope I didn't hold y'all up too long this Friday afternoon. So y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great one. Like I said, man, also, if you don't know, I'm giving away $300. We're going to do a little money hunt, so we're going to be giving away $300. I'm going to be passing out, not passing out necessarily, but I'm going to put some money in the bag with my brand. I got a white t-shirt. I put a money in the bag with my brand. I'm going to hide it somewhere in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm going to see if somebody found it. And we're going to give away $300, and it's all profit from my brand. So I'm just giving back to the city of Cleveland. So that's all we're trying to do. But make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on X. I need to grow my X. I low-key got a good Twitter, y'all. I low-key be putting fire out there, y'all. Follow me on X. And we out. Peace.